What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we are back on the B series right here. It's been a little bit of time. I'm trying not to overload you guys with everything going on. We'll probably have a video once or twice a week, but this week we got something to do. So one thing I haven't finished yet, I need to do this right here, is the soul contract. Make sure you guys are getting these things done, getting all these extra contract starry gems and cashing it in. So there we go. We got all those now. We are at a little over 3,000, and of course we have a bunch of B stones to cash in, which should be pretty good. Now again, we've been kind of working on our team right here, trying to get more resources to continue leveling up our heroes, which actually it looks like we can now, which is cool. We'll probably continue upgrading her little by little here, getting Betty to be useful, getting her unlocked, and then maybe getting her a core of origin as well. Right now, of course, we are pretty much in the process ready to get him Destiny transition. We're idly waiting for more resources, and we're hoping we find another opportunity that we can get some good resources. But today we have some soul awakenings to do, and of course, first and foremost, powering up our Aspen is our main concern here. Yeah, it would be nice if we get some master toolboxes this week from the Starlight gift, but we're not going to do profit orbs or anything like that. So there's a couple things we need to do. I want to use my B stone on, at the very least, on kirim, maro, and one of our other heroes, which is our Aspen. Our main Aspen is decent. Our other two heroes are again decent. So let's see how this is going to turn out here. We are going to need some hero copies, which is the one downside here. I don't really have many Aspen copies right now. A couple of these we can just awaken right out of the gate here. If I remember correctly, this account had tons of chests. It does. So we're probably still going to awaken a lot of these. We're still going to do a ton of these Aspen copies. So let me prep this account and then we'll jump into it. Okay, all of the Aspens are ready to go, but of course, before we even do that, let's start with like the on kirim, maro and see what this turns out as. In reality, we can just do the main body of the on kirim, maro because we've never done one on him before. Let's use one of these, and again, we have like a 1% chance this could upgrade to something amazing. In reality, I just want a decent B-roll on the attack node, please. 3,900. I'll take it. That works for me. So after that, again, there's a couple other heroes I want to get some awakens on. I'm thinking we might just do the B- on her, but B could be good as well. We're gonna use this hero quite a bit. She's probably gonna be our second householder. Getting a decent roll here would be nice. 34, a little bit lower than I would like to see, but I'm happy with that. I don't really care about the awakening on the Freya or the Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok right now. I feel like it's a little bit unnecessary. And then really it's just the Aspen. So let's see what we can find for Aspen copies now. So let's switch on over to the B. And I think the rest of these are just going to go straight to Aspen copies. Please show me red. Show me red. Show me red. No, come on, man. Granted, this is not the account I'd be using it on. I'd probably just sell it off. But either way, I don't think we're going to see... Oh! We saw a red streak. It's a B+, and that's actually a new main copy for us right there. The speed, wow, that was actually borderline getting close to a higher tier hero. So let's use this up as well on an Aspen copy. I don't imagine the B- is going to do much. Ooh, it's definitely not going to do much, but it does refund for some stuff. So first and foremost, let's reassess our situation. We're going to swap this to the B+ in the bag, which is awesome. And then the second part is this Aspen copy, our Tenant copy, is going to swap to the next highest attack, which looks like this one right over here, 4,100. That is a good solid spot. So now we're getting to 8.38, and this is what our Tenants look like. I'm happy about that. I'm cool. I'm good with that. I don't think anything else really matters too much. We could try to focus on her too, but I don't think so. The other thing is we might want to buy some hammers, although armor and armor break is actually kind of solid. It means we can easily get 100% armor break on him in a lot of game modes here, which I'm not against using like an armor break node here? I don't know. We could re-roll this. We'll see. Either way, that was a really awesome pull for the B series. We got one red streak. Luckily, it didn't go too good. But let's finish the rest of these out. So we do have a lot of resources now at our disposal. We're just going to retire all these guys off. So we have a good chunk of resources. Now let's just see if we can high roll and get anything good, because just those B stones alone managed to give us 65 points, which is why saving these is such a smart play. If you're like, honestly, even if you're a spender, it just gives you so many points. But oh my God. Oh, what? What? Imagine rolling like an S tier and 2 B tiers. And it being a B plus or something like that. Oh my gosh, that's stupid. Okay, sure. I thought we were gonna get another B tier. I was like, oh, that's cool. Maybe another chance to upgrade a tenant copy. That would be cool. Nah, man, nah. We got a green streak and 2 yellows. Oh man. Either way, the main Aspen copy got an upgrade, which is cool to see. We can again re-roll that copy if we want to spend some starry gems on some hammers, which typically as a free-to-play player isn't the best strategy to do. But overall, so far, this has been an amazing upgrade to our account. We're also going to get a B plus stone that we, again, could use on an Aspen in the future in another Soul Awakening Gala. Maybe even Christmas next week. We might do the mini gala, because usually there's Soul Awakenings attached to the event and we might need the points. So if we can get that B plus stone next Monday, that would be perfect for the actual event. So Christmas could be good for this event as well, or for this account as well. We'll just have to see. But going for 300 points here is going to be our go-to, because we do need to start accumulating more cores of origin, more sublimation, all this nonsense. We might have to take the time to regress some heroes. I'm not quite sure. And then we do have to make sure and see if we need to do anything with our glory challenges to get more resources. Because if we're going to retool some heroes around, we're going to use up all of our resources at one time, get additional resources, and then come back to progression. So thankfully, those B tiers gave us a lot of progression here, and we do have a lot of contract starry gems that we should be good for the next big Soul Awakening event we get next month, hopefully. Or like I said, even Christmas. So far, nothing else really good here. Luckily, we do have a lot of chests, though, which is nice to see. We have plenty of fodder to upgrade on the B series here, which is nice. And again, really at this point, I feel like we're just going to try to get like a really good Aspen copy just to sell it and like use its resources maybe for value packages. Because again, we're going to try to do this without Giant Killer. Of course, if we ever were going to get lucky, it's going to be on the account we specifically don't want a Giant Killer hero on. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. So let's do a few more and then we'll check to see our point total. I do think going for 300 points is definitely worthwhile here. We need the core of origin on this account. That's going to be something very important for us to keep collecting, especially since I want to make Betty our second hero on this account with a noble core. And hopefully that kind of helps us progression wise as well. Let's keep going here. Let's see if we can keep powering up another Aspen copy. I don't think we care about selling any of these on the auction house either, because, well, we're not hunting that Giant Killer copy. If you are looking to get a Giant Killer copy eventually, everything C- and higher, you shouldn't be retiring. You should be sending to the auction house and trying to save up as many regular starry gems as possible. And then hoping to see, like in a week like this, prices absolutely plummet and become a huge discount. And still nothing so far. We peaked with all those B tiers. So let's actually see where we're at right now. We can get rid of all these hero copies, recoup some of our resources. We've spent about, what, 2,000? Maybe done like 20 of them. Recouping back up to about 28, so not too bad. And we are chilling at 194. So we're about to get on the list to make sure we get that B plus Awakening Crystal, which is cool. Either way, I feel like we're going to have to go a few more Aspen copies and then grab some more out of the bag, reassert our account to getting the correct levels to make them easy to find, and then we'll come back and see if we can get anything else. Maybe we should actually, you know what, for the finale, wow, C plus, that's actually pretty good. For the finale to finish this out, maybe we should do some on like Hyperspace Hunter Islamok copies or Freya copies. Just to see if we can hit something that's a little bit of an upgrade from a D copy. Like if we hit some C's, that's actually not too bad in that situation. It does give them some bonus stats. Of course, this will be the day we hit something really good. We don't have any Freyas here. Or Ilamox. Let's see if we got anything in the bag. We, of course, are going to get lots of rewards here. We have Ilamox here. No. Do we have Freya's here? No. So either way, we have to grab stuff from our bag. Let's see what we find. Okay, so we got a bunch more hero copies. Let's continue, but let's start with, let's say, some Ilamox here. So we got a few Ilamox we can try. Just see if anything works out here. If we do get a better copy, cool. I know we only have like D copies on them currently, so if we can hit something a C tier or maybe even B tier, that would be pretty cool. So far though, not looking too hot here. We got one more view and then we'll move over to some Freya copies, since I don't want to take too many heroes out of the bag. Ooh, this is what I like to see here. So we did get a C minus, which should be an upgrade either way from a D minus. We'll swap that over, get some additional stats, and then let's see. The Freya has what? 686. Good lord. All right, let's do some of these. Let's see if we can get a little lucky here, maybe. Come on. If I can see one really early on, we'll just finish with Aspen copies. But I just want to see. I want to get just a little bit of an upgrade because it feels weird to have low tier Transcendence heroes. But I mean, if you've only done a single summon for them, then yeah, it makes sense. What do we got? Oh, these are not good. Come on, at least give us one C tier. Just one. Just one C tier is all I'm asking for here. Feel like it's not gonna give it to me. We should be around, I'd say 250-ish points right now. We might want to check though. I mean, that is a better D copy right there, so we might go ahead and swap that one out. I just really want to see copy. Come on, one more. We got 3 copies. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. We got a C tier. Yep. Solid C tier. We'll take it. All right, so Freya gets the upgrades as well. You over to here. And then that brings us to... Yep, 281. So we're really close. Really, really close. Let's tire all these guys. Get all that up out of here. So what did I say? 281. So we need 19 more points. Let's go back to the good old tried and true Lord of Fear Aspen. Come on. So that's going to be low points. So we go from 19. That's 5 though, at least. So down to 14 more points we need. What else can we find? Always low tier stuff, right? 14 minus 4 is 10 more points. Come on. Give me 2 E pluses or better. Make this easy on us, game. Ooh, we might have got the points right here. C minus. Tire these off. Let's see. Let's see. Was it 1 point off? Really? 1 singular point off. All right. Well, let's finish this up. It's going to be our A tier right here. Nope. It's going to be the SSS tier. It's coming. It's not coming. It's definitely not coming. So yeah, either way, still good. Let's check our bags real quick one more time before we grab all of our rewards, because these are all single chests. They're all single. Don't think we have any Core of Origin stuff sitting around, so we definitely need to collect those up. Starlight Melody, yeah, I'm not really gonna get much from that this week. Gala though should be good. Do we need artifacts right now? That is the question. Probably going for flags is the better option here for our main account here. Let's go for flags. Let's go for sublimation, and let's go for Core of Origin. Claim all. We got our rewards. All right, we are saving up now. We still ended up with 1,700 contract starry gems left. Not too bad. We might be able to save up for the next event. We'll see. Aurora gems and everything are gonna be the big thing that we really need to be focusing on here. But we did get a good upgrade We are at a very high total as well, which is like nice to see. I don't know if that means anything for the void bosses necessarily. Like we still have yet to even beat a single boss here. We really need to get that Betty core. Like that would be so much helpful, so much more helpful. I don't know what our damage is going to look like after the buff. Not really enough. We're not even blocking either, which is the big downside here. We need to block in order to get some healing. Not going to happen on that boss. Let's just check the other boss real quick. I think we continue to use our main team. Honestly, Betty's not really doing anything for us here except giving us an aura. Yeah, here's the big downside. We don't have a treasure train. Chances the block is kind of low, so we might need to imprint our Aspen for block, and same with our hyperspace on our Ilamog, just to give them the survivability they probably need. Again, without Giant Killer, damage is always going to be one of the issues for this account. I mean, you can see we would be doing like 40% of his health bar as damage if it was a normal situation here. So we'll get one more active, maybe. Yeah, see, we're still not near there with damage, but we do have to build up the power of our account in order to get there, and eventually we will. Eventually we'll get there, get some more rewards, and continue to power up. Let me know how your solo weekends go on your free-to-play accounts as well. I'll see you guys next time.